Hey everybody! It is Friday, which means it's time for our weekly YouTube recap. Right now it's just me. JJ said she'd be here a little bit. Josh is out having fun with his real life friends and enjoying himself. So Josh, I hope you have a great time. We will miss you tonight, but we are all here having fun and we still love you. Don't worry. You'll be here next week. There's always next week. I hope everyone's had a good week. Let's see who's here with me tonight. We got Selfie Queen Cindy, Without a Jelly Donut, Angela, Irish Jazz. We got Nikki, we got Suzanne, we got Sherry, we got Rachel, we got Larissa, we got Barrett, Police Wife Life. And we got my cat that's meowing in the background, yes. Her dad just came back, so you know. First things first, I want to thank Barrett for sending me a PayPal. You're wonderful. I love you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate that when you guys send me PayPals and Venmos. It means the world to me. I do YouTube mainly for you guys to have fun and we can enjoy like this whole place together, not to make money. I know eventually if I ever get monetized, I'll be making money, but that's still not my goal. Is never to make YouTube a full-time job. It's to have fun, and this is something that I enjoy doing, and I will always enjoy doing it, and it'll never be about the money for me. That's why I want to still be able to work in a law office one day and enjoy doing what I love, which is now the passion of the legal field, which I never knew that I actually loved doing until I worked for 3 years almost in a law office. So let's see. One other thing before we get started with the YouTube recap, I do want to say a congratulations to my brother. He graduated today, guys, from firefighter training school. And I did write him this as a text message, but I want him to just know how much I really meant it and read it out loud because I know he'll be watching this a little later on. Congratulations. I'm not saying his name. You have no idea how incredibly proud I am of you and how amazing I know you truly are. You're a kind, loving, caring soul who, like me, is the type of person always wanting to help someone and do good things for others. You will make an incredible firefighter, and I know you will save so many innocent people's lives that will be going through a time in their life that they never thought that would ever happen. You will touch so many other people's hearts, and I cannot be a more prouder sister and admire you for your bravery too. I love you with all my heart, and also know that Mike, our friend that passed away, would be incredibly proud of you, and you will be doing something he always wanted to do, but ended up leaving us a little too soon. Keep being your amazing self, and I do wish I could have been there tonight and cry some more because I'm so lucky to have you as a brother and cannot be prouder of the amazing man you have become. Love you so much. Congratulations, and I miss you. So that's just a little something to my brother, guys. I'm very proud of him, and I'm proud of the man that he has become. And JJ, don't worry about it, babe. I enjoy the movie with your hubby. But being the older sister, I couldn't be more proud of him. And it's so hard not being able to be down there with him and watching him graduate and having his wife pin him. I got the video, I got the Snapchats, I got all the good stuff, but it's not the same as being there with him. And my best friend who passed away, that was something He always did. He was a volunteer firefighter from the age of 12 when he could. And when he got older, he did do firefighting school, and he always strived to be that. And I know that my friend Mike would be so very proud of my brother right now. And I know he's definitely looking down on him right now, just being so proud that I am of the man that my brother has become. So that's a little something, little bro. I love you. And I know that you tell me all the time how proud you are of me, but you have surpassed me in so many aspects, and you are definitely such a brave and amazing man that I could not be prouder of you. I really could not. So, enough with the mushy, I know. Let's get on with the YouTube recap, which is why we are all here tonight. So first thing is first, we did miss a couple things last week that we didn't get to talk about. First thing is, there is a TikToker out there named Fairy.Freak who finally, after a month of James Charles putting out a video called TikToker Makeup Hacks Are Crazy, she finally made a TikTok last week with the caption, "Not gonna lie, I think you owe me an apology for dragging me on the internet for your 24.9 million followers to see. I really appreciate the tag too." So Fairy.Freak is a TikToker that is really good at being able to put on liquid eyeliner at the same time with both hands perfectly. Don't worry, guys. I got some videos to show you. She does an amazing makeup look and is so talented. Last month, James Charles' third video back, he decided to do a video where he watched different makeup TikToks and commented on them. She just so happened to be the first person that he watched, and also in his thumbnail. As he watched her at first, he was very shocked, saying it was the most impressive thing he had ever seen in his life with her skills. But then James decided to say he was going to clock the girl and tried saying that when she showed the end result, that it wasn't the same eyeliner, implying that she had took off the eyeliner she had on when she did the beginning part and then wiped it off to redo it to make it perfect for at the end of her transition video. I just think James Charles doesn't know what a transition video is, to say the least. James Charles says he got her good and that he was one video in and they were already into the scammer artistry stuff. Now, Fairy.Freak did not comment about this when he first put out the video, and she finally decided to address it on August 4th with a TikTok, because that's what she does. She does TikToks. So I do have a couple videos that I want to show you guys, so that way you can just get a nice quick peek. And hello, Kirsten. So good to see you. I'm so glad to have you all here with me. It's so different being up here by myself, I'm not going to lie, but I love it. I still love being here with you guys, and I know that there are going to be times that real life happens and we're all not going to be able to be here, so let's see some videos that I got for you guys. I hope everyone had a great week, too. It's been a long week, to say the least. Now, I'm going to show you the original video that James Charles commented on first. And I know it's going to start before I play it. I got to pull it up. So you might hear a little background noise. Oh, that's right. I had to take the volume off for the original video because she had audio. So there's no volume for this, but you will see how impressive this girl is with this eyeliner. I wish that I can do what she does with this eyeliner. Oh, you did? Gee. Thank you so much. And a quick little something. So Jamal, kind of the dark magician, kind of, oh, hello. Formerly the Bunny Gathering. I love ya. So happy to see you. I like your new name. Thorny Gathering. That's pretty awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Definitely go check out Thorny Gathering's channel, formerly known as the Bunny Gathering. I will definitely have your link in the description. I know one of my mods is great, and they'll probably put your link in there. If not, you could put it in there, honey. I'm so glad you're here with us. I wish I could be skilled like this TikToker with her eyeliner, let alone just doing it with one hand. I can't do it with one hand, let alone two hands. Two? Oh my God, she's so skilled. All right, ready? Let me hide this and press play. Watch, it goes by quick. Oh my God, like look how she does that. Two hands. I'm going to play it one more time for you guys because I know it goes by so quick. Oh my God, so freaking impressive. She is so talented, and I am going to have her TikTok link in the description as well for you guys. So that was the video that James watched and commented on, saying that at the end it was a completely different look. And I'm like, how is that a different look? Well, she finally commented on it, and I have her response. I have her watching James's video, which was her response, and then I have her tutorial on how she did it and what she did as well. So let me pull the next video up for you guys. We're going to show you her response to James first, which I know, like I said, I might start. Okay. I am going to be working extra hard too on giving you better recaps where I just put everything in like a video format and press play and go to the next one. So that way when I have things like this, it's all in one and I can just boop, press play for you guys. Make it easier than sharing my screen every time and all of that good stuff. I believe I pressed share audio, but I'm going to just cancel it, make sure I did, because I want to make sure I shared the audio. That's the other button I hate pressing all the time. Okay. So we're going to start from the beginning. Here she is. Scamming artistry. Is he crazy? I believe the next video. Yeah, it's her tutorial look. Oh my God, I didn't add it to the screen. Sorry, guys. I did it again. Let me go back for you. Let me go back. Oh, James. And then the next video she put out was her tutorial on it. I mean, she's a pro. This is the second time she did it. Yeah, she added to it. She made it thicker. She cleaned it up a bit. She didn't take anything away, though. She did a final look. Does he not know how transition videos work? Still looking bomb. She is such an impressive TikToker when it comes to the eyeliner and the makeup looks. You guys gotta check her out. I will definitely link her TikTok in the description. I actually have it really quick that I can put it in the chat for you guys. This goes right to her TikTok page. Her name is Fairy.Freak. And if you like makeup, you will definitely be impressed by her skills. They're amazing. Like I said, I can't even do, hello, Jen P. I can't even do one-handed, let alone two-handed, like she does, or even two hands, one holding it, the eye, and the other holding the pen, and doing liquid eyeliner. Like, I am horrible at liquid eyeliner. I'm still trying to learn how to master liquid eyeliner. So yes, Mr. James, he's not getting a good, comeback. I hate to break his little heart with that. But yes, so James is getting a lot of backlash for this because he started his whole career on scammer artistry. His whole career began when he didn't like his high school yearbook photo and retook them, when in reality, he lied to Ellen when he was on the Ellen show about it and actually photoshopped them. And James has also admitted other times, one other time that he admitted to photoshopping the Louis Vuitton logo in one of his IG photos after a tweet went viral showing how James actually did the Louis Vuitton logo on Photoshop. And that's when James, came clean and said, oh, guys, I forgot to post this here. The Louis Vuitton logo was edited. Like, we all caught you. You got called out. And you're going to tell us now that, oh, yeah, don't worry, guys. I just forgot to post that I Photoshopped it. Yeah, right? James did not even share her link. He didn't even tag her. 24.6 million followers. He was so impressed with her skills and couldn't even tag another creator. She will be tagged. She will be in the description. She's in the chat with you guys. I want you guys to see how impressive her TikToks are. Because I watched a whole bunch. I'm following her. She's amazing. Oh, Jelly, I might just have to try it. Oh, we got Josh here. Hello, Josh. Say hi. What's up, darling?
Not a lot, honey. How is everybody?
Good. We're talking about James Charles right now. Did you see what he did to the TikToker?
I haven't seen that, no.
Oh my gosh. I got to show Josh real quick the video because he's going to be impressed. So when we do a Get Ready stream together on your channel, I'm going to have to do this for Jelly Donut. I don't know if I will even be capable of doing it with one hand, but I'm definitely going to have to try this for Jelly. It is for you, Jelly. I promise. I will try it for you, but you're the only person I've tried it for. This is how skilled this girl is. I'm telling you, Josh. She's impressive. Let me pull up. It's 15 seconds. So I'm going to pull up the original video again that she did, that James Charles sent it on.
Of course he would. Of course he wouldn't give credit.
He did not give credit to, I believe, any of the TikTokers that he had in that video at all. And she was on with the thumbnail. He dragged her saying that she was scam artistry. He just doesn't know what a transition video is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the video that he commented on. This is the original, okay? So this is how it starts. There's no music, don't worry. Watch this girl, Josh. Dude, how impressive is that?
Wow.
Right? I can't even do that with one hand.
Me neither.
He's trying to say that when she puts on it right here, that this look is different than the final look, which is this. Like that she took it off and retouched it up.
Okay, and
like she wiped it off and redid it. A transition video, you finish the look and you go, boom, this is what the end result is, kind of thing. So you start off and then boom, this is the end result. It's the same exact sweep. She added some thickness to it. She added an extra line or two, but she didn't take it off to put it back on. And she even admitted, like, I didn't do this.
He's just trying to discredit her.
He's not getting a very good start coming back.
Wow.
But did she do it in slow motion, then sped it up? I don't believe so. Because if you watch her videos, all of her videos she does them with 3. So she has like this, it's like a eyeliner holder where she'll do 3 at one time. So 3 pens, and she'll do like a sweep with the 3. She has some pretty cool TikToks. I'm going to have to... I think she's just damn skilled, put it that way. She is just really skilled. Let me see. I can bring up her TikTok really quick and show you guys another couple. They're quick little videos. I don't think it's slow-mo at all. I think she does it just that fast. Like, she really is just very impressive. I know that she's going to have music, though, with some of them. So I'm just not going to be able to put on the sound.
Yeah, because YouTube's up.
Unfortunately, yes. So let me share my screen.
Share the screen.
Hello, PJ and BBs. Hello. You're not that late, PJ. We're still on the first story. We're talking about Mr. James Charles over here. And him discrediting a TikToker and how he was so impressed by her skills, but then he calls her, you know, a scammer artistry, which is how he started his whole career, of course. You know. So, yes, I'm not going to share the audio because, like I said, I know she has music. So this one was a good one that I watched.
And you don't want to get copyrighted, honey.
Yep. I'm turning the volume off, too. Look, so she uses 3 at one time for this one.
You're not showing your screen.
Oh, gosh. I do that all the time. I forget that add screen button. I hit it. All right. We'll go back down, and we'll go up.
Ooh.
That is less like, oh, my God. She is so impressive.
Wow.
I can't even do that like that with one hand.
No.
And then she'll do it with 2. Brilliant.
That is awesome.
Right? I have some, we'll go check out a couple, 2 more. I love the 2-handed ones when she does them at the same time. Let's see. I think this is a 2-handed one. Oh, no, that's just a transition one. We'll watch this one. Even though I know it's not 2 hands. Just her makeup looks are just impressive. Just how she does it.
Wow, man.
Right? We're going to have to try some of these, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think we can handle that? I'm not good with drawing eyeliner, so I'm going to have to practice. Practice makes perfect.
Me too.
So we're definitely going to have to try.
Oh, yeah. That'd be interesting to try and do it.
Right? Here's another, I believe, two-handed one. Oh, this is the one that she used. But she, like, goes over it. So she admits she slightly cleaned it up by adding thickness to it. I mean, come on, James.
James Charles is just jealous because he's not that talented.
I mean, give credit where credit is due. I mean,
exactly. And she's very talented.
Right? I mean, this one's very fast. Talk about fast here without a jelly donut. That's not sped up at all. That is normal speed, how quick she does it. Yeah. So yes, please check out Fairy.Freak, her TikTok. I'll put the link in the description again for you guys, so that way you got it for whoever just came in and might have missed it. She's amazing. So poor James, not getting off with a good start, coming back to YouTube.
Yeah, well, he's got to be involved in something scandal.
Always something with him. But she did. She waited a whole month to bring this up. She did. And she even put out some comments where people were like, didn't he get famous for photoshopping his yearbook photo and lie about it to Ellen? Yes, he did, actually.
Yeah, he did.
And then she said, also, I've seen people claiming I'm clout chasing. Well, yes, I deserve something. I didn't even get a tag. It's my content, laugh out loud. And that I said, at least he could do is, tag her. It's not that hard. You could have put her name easily.
It's not that difficult
in the description or even on the screen for people. It's not that hard. And this one was a nice one that she had gotten that I'm going to share. And I hope that because this one tweeted or TikTok commented her, I hope that this means something for her because she deserves it. Yeah. Sally Beauty even said, yes, Queen, you are incredible. So let's hope that, something good comes for her because she definitely deserves it. She does.
Yeah, she is super talented.
She is definitely a queen because I know I couldn't do that.
No, I couldn't do that.
No way, Jose.
My hand's not steady enough.
Yep. Oh, but there were so many people in his comment section too on his video going at him for just being ridiculous too. And I have I got 3 good comments for you. So this one right here, I hate that they don't. I'm gonna blow it up. Don't worry. Make it bigger. Oh, boo. Boo. When I do it, it cuts it off, though. So maybe if I go... It says, it literally is the same eyeliner. It's just touched up, made into a whole makeup look. Also would be nice if you could tag smaller creators, seeing as you're using their content.
Exactly.
Right? And then this one, scamming the artistry. Also, James Charles, Louis Vuitton on his eyes. Yes, and he played it off like, oh, I just forgot to tag that I put the Louis Vuitton edited. It was photoshopped. And then this person says, king of photoshopping, whole makeup looks onto lids, wants to flop his pie hole about correcting a liner after the transition? You really thought you were the person to talk about artistry scamming? Babes, shut up and leave the internet again. And then this person says, scam artistry you should know about. Just because you've done it doesn't mean others do that too. Who's James? James is James Charles. He is a huge makeup YouTube artist. You're lucky if you don't know who James Charles is, Kirsten. He's been in a lot of drama recently
When is he not in drama?
He was talking to underage boys where he wouldn't be getting how old they were and was talking to them on Snapchat and Twitter and social medias. And he was sending photos and things like that, they've claimed. But he made it seem like, well, it's my fault because I didn't ask for their ID, but they should have told me. So he played the victim after everything.
Of course
So that's still in the process. I mean, he only went away for a month after people came out with this. So he went away for a month, came back. It was like, I took the needed break that I needed. It's like a month is not. You got to tell us what you've been doing. Yeah. So I know there's going to be more to those stories because there were other people that had come forward. Some, yes, maybe fake. Some definitely are true. So we will find out more about that as the stories come out and cases come forward and charges get filed as well.
True.
Hello, Aaron.
I was about to say, hey, Aaron. Hey, Amanda.
Yes, hello, Amanda. So glad to see you guys. So yeah, that was James Charles doing last week, and our beautiful Fairy.Freak with her amazing, talented self.
Makeup, yes, because that is talent.
Right?
Well, I wish I had those skills.
Right? Also, this week on Saturday, Lynn Spears did an Instagram story where she sobbed to her 3-year-old daughter, Ivy, in a bizarre post to social media on Saturday, weeks after her sister, Britney Spears, said she wanted to sue their family. Lynn uploaded the audio to her Instagram story of herself crying as Ivy, her daughter, whom she shares with her husband, Jamie Watson, offered some words of encouragement. Her daughter responded to her crying with, "It's okay, Mom. It has to be okay, Mom." You can hear her telling Jamie, who then responds, "Thank you, baby." Jamie.
That's weird.
Yeah. Jamie posted the audio twice on her Instagram. First over a black screen, and then later with a GIF urging her 2.2 million Instagram followers to turn their sound up to hear her weeping. Jamie, Lynn, and Britney have publicly been at odds since June 23rd's court testimony, in which Britney called the conservatorship that she has been under since February 2008 abusive, and blamed her family for not getting her out of it sooner. Britney later called out her sister on Instagram over a tribute performance at the 2017 Radio Disney Music Awards, saying, "I don't like that my sister showed up at an award show and performed my songs to remixes," she wrote on July 17th.
Wow.
Then she also said, then my so-called support system hurt me deeply. Lynn subconsciously shared a cryptic message asking for peace, which Britney appeared to mock in a since deleted caption about an unnamed mean-ass person. Lynn has defended herself for remaining largely silent on the Britney situation, saying in a June 28th Instagram video that we also covered here in the recaps, that she has only loved, adored, and supported her sister over the years, and it doesn't matter what her sister wants to do, she supports her no matter what. And she also said, maybe I didn't support her the way the public would like me to with the hashtag Free Britney hashtag on a platform. But I can assure you that I've supported my sister long before there was a hashtag, and I'll support her long after. And that we did cover in another weekly YouTube recap. I do have the recording for you guys, and I do want to play it because it was so odd. It was so odd that it made, I don't know, it was so weird. Why would you make a Instagram story of yourself crying and then urge your supporters to turn the volume up? Hello, Violet Witch. So happy to see you.
Hey, yes, Violet Witch.
How's our little Phoenix, our YouTube baby? Our YouTube kitty. So let me share this crazy recording with you guys. Share the audio. We definitely want to share the audio this time. It plays 3 times, so you will hear this 3 times her saying the same thing, okay? Here it goes.
You're not sharing your screen, honey.
Oh my God, I did it again. Her daughter is so cute. It sounds so depressing. It really does. And I get it. She's upset, you know. But why are you posting?
That's what you call sad fishing.
Why would you post that to your Instagram?
That's a good question.
Like you crying and your daughter saying, "It's okay, Mom. It has to be okay, Mom." I don't know. It's just weird for me. I don't know if I would ever do that. Maybe she wants Brittany to see like she's upset, and now her daughter is seeing me upset, and you're hurting your niece. Maybe.
But isn't that?
I mean, there's got to be some kind of back message to this.
Yeah, but isn't that like, if she is doing it for that reason, that's emotional blackmail.
That exactly. Good night with that, a jelly donut. Yeah, definitely.
Good night, Jelly.
Get some sleep and have some fun yourself too. I mean, have fun tomorrow after you get up. It's Saturday. Enjoy the weekend, babe.
Yes.
Get some sleep. I get it. Believe me, I don't sleep enough, so I hope you have a great night, and the replay will be here for you. Love you, honey.
No.
I just wish Phoenix wasn't using my hand for a plaything. Oh, Phoenix.
Oh,
we gotta get Phoenix some more playthings. That's what we gotta do. We gotta send you some more playthings for Phoenix, especially.
Yeah.
Do you hear the scratching? That's my cat scratching to get my attention because she needs attention 24/7 as well. Come here, boo-boo. Come here. So I get it, Violet. And that's when you pull out the treats. And you go, "Are you going to be a good girl now?" And she came running. I don't retreat her with bad behavior, but I'm doing a show here. She needs to leave
alone. That's funny.
Yeah. So I bet we will see more from Jamie Lynn. I feel like it was a cryptic message that she put on her Instagram to get Brittany to see it, to kind of be like, "You're hurting me, sis. I get you're hurt, but you're hurting me too," by saying you're going to sue the entire family. I care about you. My daughter's now upset that because she's watching her mom cry. Can we not do this? Kind of a cryptic message. That's my opinion. That does not mean that's what's actually going on. That's just kind of how I felt the message was portrayed in a way. We gotta wait and see. We don't know.
We don't know everything.
Do I think Jamie should have stood up a long time ago for her sister? Yes.
Yeah.
If you knew your sister was in a horrible conservatorship, I would have done anything and everything to get my brother out of that. You know what I mean? If that was my brother. Done everything. So there will, of course, be more Britney updates. Her dad, actually, this is a little quick Britney update as well. Yesterday, her dad did say that he was going to step down as the conservator. And it was all over Twitter. It was on Twitter's main page, all of that good stuff. That he did say he was going to step down. So we will actually see if that is the case. But that is what Britney needs. That's what people want for Britney. And hopefully Britney gets. Because he is not doing her any good being her conservator. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Taking her money. I mean, literally taking money like that does not belong to him. Making her do concerts just for her to make money for him, pretty much. And the music company. It's crazy.
That's that rabbit hole, man.
That's a messy rabbit hole, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but so Jamie Spears has agreed to step down as his daughter's conservator, according to multiple sources. However, there is no definite timeline for when he plans to step down.
Of course.
There is a September 29th hearing on a petition to remove him from this position.
Yeah.
He is still it's still currently scheduled. It's not going anywhere. Britney Spears' conservatorship, which began as a court-ordered arrangement in 2008, gained new attention after the pop star testified about the conditions in which she lived in June. So, on Thursday, that's when Jamie Spears filed a petition to suspend the arraignment with a Los Angeles court. According to his attorney, there is no actual grounds for suspending or removing him, and cites the reason as being the end of the public battle with his daughter. So we will see. We will see if he actually just steps down and does not make this into something it's, doesn't need to be kind of thing.
Exactly. We'll just have to wait and see.
Right?
But, yeah.
That's all we can do is wait.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's gonna be around to talk about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So let's see what else we got in this YouTube recap we got going on. Oh, there's a lot of Trisha news this week. I hate to say it. There's a lot of there's 2 different Trisha news this week. 2.
Oh God.
Well, if you guys remember, we covered it here too on the recap. Remember how Gabby Hanna did that, BuzzFeed article, and how Trisha had apparently, this is from May, that Trisha did that BuzzFeed article. I think it was before they did the one with Gabby Hanna, and how the BuzzFeed writer went to Trisha's house for her birthday, and I know this because Trisha's birthday is around my birthday, and so I know it was in May. And they tried to get Trisha to say things about Gabby, and when they found out Gabby did a BuzzFeed article and they put Trisha's name in there from things that she said in her BuzzFeed article that they were trying to get her to say, Trisha had wrote to BuzzFeed saying, "I do not want you publishing this article anymore. I want you to take out everything that I said about Gabby Hanna because I don't want anything to do with her." Trisha has gone back and forth with BuzzFeed with not publishing this article and taking out Gabby Hanna stuff and manipulating her family, that her family was so emotional with the stuff that they were talking about because her family was there for her birthday celebration, that there were just things in that article that, got kind of, in a way, manipulated to be put in there. Well, Trisha has a new podcast, everyone. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Trisha has a new podcast. And guess what the name is, Josh?
Oh crap! I
It's kind of
I
similar
saw
to the podcast name with Ethan. I'll give you that little hint.
I did see that she created a podcast, but I cannot remember the name of it though.
It's called Enemies. So not frenemies, but now enemies. It's called Enemies. Yep.
Oh, Trisha's being shady.
Oh, yes. So on her third podcast that she did for Enemies, Trisha talked about the BuzzFeed article and went into all details about it. Well, she had said she said, do not publish that article. And they kept saying, like, the article's coming out August 9th. Well, I checked it out. I went on BuzzFeed, and BuzzFeed indeed published that article.
Because of course they did. They want the beef. They want the drama. They need something.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. They need
Yep.
something.
And the name of it is Don't Piss Off Trisha Paytas.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's an interesting article to say the least. It goes into a lot. I mean, it talks about everything. Talks about how Trisha says, I admitted to trolling because I didn't want to do that anymore, but I also think it was a psychological problem where I was doing it because I didn't know who I was either. It went into a lot of different emotional things that she went through, different relationships, the chaos of her life. It went into...
Trisha does have a chaotic life, so...
It's come down a lot, I will say. It
has now, yeah. It has now. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca. She talked about, they talked about in the article how Trisha cut off ties with a few YouTubers known for their toxicity, naming her ex-boyfriend Jason, David Dobrik, makeup artist Jeffree Star, and Shane Dawson. Well, Trisha also did a TikTok where it was like a voiceover kind of TikTok where it was like, who would you give a cupcake to and who wouldn't you give a cupcake to? So it looks like she's kind of not maybe made better these relationships, but with this TikTok, she would give a cupcake to Jeffree Star. She'd give a cupcake to Ethan. She'd give a cupcake to Shane Dawson, but she would still not give a cupcake to David Dobrik, which I don't blame her. I don't.
I don't blame her for that.
Right? So we don't know if they've all made up, if she's talked to them, but at this point, that one little TikTok showed, there may be some feuds that were cleared up and maybe being mended or fixed or just not worth it kind of thing. But the BuzzFeed article talked about it. It also talked about her schizophrenia. It talked about her brother-in-law being Ethan Klein, of course, which BuzzFeed is trying to say that Trisha left Frenemies because of Gila getting pregnant, and she was jealous of Gila.
Okay.
They have, I guess she's having fertility issues or whatnot. And Trisha came out on that Frenemies podcast and was like, that is not the reason I left Frenemies. Are you effing kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is the craziest thing I've ever heard. She's like, I don't believe that's the reason why she left. They just had tension, and you can tell kind of thing.
Yeah, you can. You sure can.
Yep. But I mean, the pictures of Trisha, she looks gorgeous in these BuzzFeed photos. It goes into her money, which I don't know if like that was something she even wanted to be put in there, saying like her YouTube income, it was making at its height $250,000 a month to like zero to maybe $6,000 a month.
Okay.
And it would go up and down.
Well,
like, I don't, yeah. Her home that she's spent, they said that her home, she spent like $3.8 million in their recent home that they bought.
Wow.
With all the YouTube changes that she made. I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of information being put out there that maybe, I mean, Trisha did do a book, and this is a very detailed article. I can go on and on and on about this article. Yeah. But Trisha said in her podcast that she felt very uncomfortable. She felt like there was something, the way that the writer was, that she felt like she was getting manipulated, and so did her family and friends. And one of the comments was that from the BuzzFeed reporter that Moses was very quiet. And Trisha explains in the podcast that one of the reasons he was quiet because he just felt like something was off. I am going to put the BuzzFeed article in the chat for you guys, so you guys can take a quick peek at it when you get a chance. It's a very long article. But it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. I will also put for you guys in the description as well her Enemies podcast.
Yeah.
And I will get it real quick so I can put it in the chat for you guys, because I have it right here for you.
Oh.
So that way, when you get a chance to, you can check out her new podcast and see if you like it or don't like it, what you think about it. She's now on, I think, like episode 5 with it. Yeah, she's on 5. And where she talks about the BuzzFeed is 3, which was a week ago. So I'm going to put that link to that video in the description. It is Trisha Paytas Enemies. Oh, she also talks about Keemstar, Anna Campbell, FaZe Banks in this podcast as well.
So she's not holding back then.
Oh no, she's talking about everything in this podcast. I did so. Speaking of, we'll continue with Trisha. She got some more stories this week. But continuing with David Dobrik. So Lollapalooza, I guess, was this week, and David and all of the vlog squad went to Lollapalooza, and he thought, it was still hot shit and all of that. Well, the Hard Rock Cafe was doing like an after party for Lollapalooza, and it was owned by this guy named Mark, who was really close with Ethan from H3. And I guess Mark had texted Ethan saying, David Dobrik's manager wants to know if I can get him and his friends into the party. What do you think? Should I let him in? And he was like, no. So Mark, didn't let David in. And there are videos out there of the owner of the Hard Rock Cafe going up on stage saying, we don't let someone that wanted to come in, we didn't let in, and his name is David Dobrik, and we don't let people that are fake and do crazy, outrageous things like that. We don't support people like him. So I thought that was pretty funny to share with you guys too. Ethan kind of talks about it a little bit in his H3 podcast. I don't think it was the Frenemies. It was, I think, After Dark where he talks about it. But I thought that was pretty funny that, Mark hit up Ethan saying, should we let David Dobrik in? And nope. Nope, don't let him in. Oh my God. Yeah, it was, but not the baby. I hope she's smart enough to save some money too for retirement. I agree there. If you're doing good now, I would have a whole big savings account and then some, maybe invest it so that way it grows and grows and grows.
Yeah.
Due time.
That would be good.
That when you do go to retire, that money that you have not touched has grown and you have money to retire and be well off. Especially when you're Trisha and you like nice things and things like that. You're going to need that money, even when you decide to retire one day.
Yeah.
So, yes, that was David Dobrik's little incident this week.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to talk. We are going to talk about Katie Joy and Todd Chrisley. I got a lot on that. But before we talk about that, because that happened on Wednesday, because, of course, Todd Chrisley put out another podcast where he did talk about Katie Joy. I do want to play that with you guys so we can react together. But I'll save that for the last story, because this one's a kind of quick story about Trisha. Kind of quick. I got some videos for you, too. So today, actually, it's been happening for a little while, though, but today it's been a big thing on Twitter that, yet again, Trisha's in this week's drama, in the recap, but this time it was about her skincare line. So there was one TikToker that paid $200 for Trisha's skincare line to try out, and she did an unboxing. And when she received the package, it had been packed so poorly that products were leaking out, they were damaged, and it was pretty much a waste of $200.
Wow.
Then when she tried to get a hold of customer service, she had a really hard time getting a hold of somebody on customer service. And it kept happening, and it kept happening, to finally she got a hold of somebody. The owner of the company that does the skin line with Trisha did a public apology, which was very nice of her, I will say that, and did send her a replacement box. But...
well, that's good.
But... there's a but.
There's always a but.
There was another person, another TikToker, who also posted to Twitter, and there are a lot of people covering this tonight, how there is somebody that might be suing Trisha's skincare line. So this poor girl got the skincare line as well, and she got a chemical burn on her nose that was so bad. Yeah. I have pictures to show you guys. I also have the video of the girl that got the box and the unboxing and all of that. They're small TikToks, so I'm going to show you that first, because that was the first thing. And then I'm going to show you this poor girl that got these horrible chemical burns. So first things first, let me pull up this video for you. Now, these are a bunch of the TikToks in order of how it all went down with the unboxing. I will also, her name is Jan. I will post her TikTok as well in the description, and in a minute I will also put it in the chat for you guys, so you can check her out. She's a cool TikToker. So this is Jan, or Janny as she goes by, Janny Baby. And I'm going to quickly put in her TikTok link right there for you guys. And we're going to press play on this bad boy so we can watch some of her TikToks. Hey guys, so I want to introduce this collection of some unboxing. I'm going to try it out today to have some makeup. I just think that's a big knife, to be honest, to open a box. That's just me.
Yeah. That is a big knife.
I'd be so excited. I'd be like, yeah.
Mm.
The box is a little cray-cray. Yeah, I agree. Things were broken. I mean, things are all over the box. Yeah, the paper is even effed up. It looks like the product got on the paper.
I can imagine that product would get everywhere.
$200.
God, man, it's not like
$200 to get a whole box that was destroyed.
that's not good at all.
Now, people also thought she was doing this for like attention and that she broke the products. Are you kidding me?
She broke the product? Okay.
She goes back to this clip. So there was no bubble wrap. As you can see, there was no bubble wrap. With something like that, I would think you would put bubble wrap around or some paper, something recycled paper around the box so the box doesn't move. And in the box, you put some bubble wrap as well. It just protects the item, especially when they got a liquid in them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
I know the voice and the audio is off a little bit. So she still wants to try the products. Yeah, I don't think so. $24 too. So she paid $224. So she paid $24 for shipping. And couldn't even get bubble wrap for that extra $24 for the shipping.
Wow, damn.
Wow.
Yep.
As you can see right here too, guys, she does say she does not blame Trisha or the creator of it, or because she realizes it's not on her. And she can't give a bad review yet either because she has not tried the product to be able to give a review. Hello, Buttercup. Thank you for coming.
Hey, Buttercup.
So I just wanted to point that out too, because that's a big part. The diapers came with wrap and the wipes, but Trisha's can't. I had to add that TikTok in for you guys. No hate, guys. She had no hate for either company or Trish. People are calling her a liar, so that's why she was doing these. So this is a quick update. This is an email regarding damaged product. No worries, we learn as we go. We will package it differently. However, we will send you a replacement package today. Thank you. She did kind of block out the rest of it, so I don't know what the rest of it does say.
Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you for those of you who were defending me in the comments.
The audio is so off. I am so sorry, guys. I forgot to put it on 60 frames per second when I recorded. That is my bad. With TikTok, it's that I've learned. With TikTok, you got to put it on 60 frames. With YouTube, you can do 30 frames per second. It's a learning curve.
Yes, everything is a learning curve.
They finally responded and are sending her a new box.
At least she's
She
getting a new
does
box.
do another unboxing. She does. The baby is so cute. Look at how cute the little baby is.
Oh, cute little baby.
It's so cute. She's a gorgeous girl. She has beautiful skin too. I will say that.
Yeah.
So yes, those are some of the TikToks. I do have her page up, so I can show you the new unboxing, so we can all see it together. Universal credit is only £317 a month. Well, it was before lockdown anyway. She's lucky she didn't cut herself. I agree. That was such a big knife. Who opens a box with a? That was like a chopping knife. She wasn't trying to chop the box open. Oh my God. She got a free baby with the skincare? Yeah. Yeah, she got a free baby, guys.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to her TikTok right now because I want to watch the new unboxing with you guys. So she got it not that long
Let's
ago.
watch that.
I don't know if there's music because I didn't watch it because I wanted to watch it with you guys. Yeah, the baby is adorable. She has so many different TikToks of the baby on her TikTok page.
Oh.
So let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Kind of like let me clear my throat, but let me share my screen. That's where I was going with that, guys.
I know where you was going with it.
Okay, so here it is. The new box. And it says original sound, so we're good.
Can I point something out?
Yes.
You're not showing your screen.
This is why I need you here. This is why you can't not come, okay? I did that the other night. Oh my God. And I showed a whole video. Shared a whole video without sharing my goddamn screen. Don't worry. It was only a second so far, so.
Yeah, I went to make a coffee that time. Come back and I'm like, can I share your screen?
I hate that. You have to press that. Why can't when I press share my screen, you just share my goddamn screen? That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
She's opening it again, guys, with a big knife. I love her. But girl, I'll give you some scissors. How about that?
Scissors are more,
Well, they did package it differently. It is bubble wrapped for the most part. How did they? So they gave her the box, but it's not in the actual box?
Okay.
It's not in the box. Just noticed that. So it's bubble wrapped, but it's not in the box. Because that's the box folded. She loves that knife. I gotta get her some scissors.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you're gonna stab yourself, man.
At least
Why wouldn't they put it in the
was not
box?
scattered, and
That's even more
everything was in
protection.
place and
You know what I mean?
The
So they
picture is
just bubble wrapped it.
different.
They kept it in the same styrofoam. That's a lot, yeah. It's a lot smoother of a card, as she points out.
I mean, it's a little grainy, but it's really nice. Better than.
Why wouldn't you put it in the box? So you would have the box inside the box with the styrofoam still around it. You could have bubble wrapped it in the box and put it in this box.
Yeah, I don't know why that.
This is the
I
bottle
don't
that I had
get it.
Something that is weird.
Yeah, we'll go to the next one. The next one is
Hey, Barrett.
Into the
Hey,
thick of it.
honey.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
yeah, I heard the music.
Yeah, you might get into trouble.
So she actually had to put it in the box to show people she got a new box. Yes, and Spill Sesh did cover this. Did cover this as well, guys. So that's where I saw this on, I think, T-Spill. And Spill Sesh did also cover this as well. And I forgot who else did cover this story. There's a couple different YouTubers, of course, that put this it's a big thing. I mean, how? Oh, this is the public apology. We can watch this really quick. This is the public apology from the actual owner of the company. There's no volume. There's no volume. There's no volume. She has the volume off. So, no volume, guys. It's not me. I don't know why they wouldn't put a volume. So they must have done like a video chat and she recorded it. And she like maybe protected her privacy. So I guess this is the owner of the company.
It's very possible.
Wilson. Yeah, so it was definitely it was a TikTok duet that they did, and she turned off the volume. I wonder if Charlotte Wilson put it on her page. Let's see. Nope. The video is not currently available, so she took it down off of her page. You do a public apology and you take it down. Who does that remind us of? I'm sorry. That reminds me of KJ, which we are getting into our KJ-ness, guys. I don't want to be considered an anti-KJ channel at all. That is my thing. That's why I'm doing a lot of other things and getting into other stuff. But because I love Todd Chrisley, I do want to get into more TV things as well. And I want to get into the law stuff with you guys. You know that I love law. That's what I wish I was in right now, was the law field. Not waiting tables, but I am doing that until I can find a nice law job where I'm helping others.
Yes. Because
KJ is going to be sitting for a deposition, I don't think she's necessarily getting sued. She is going to have to make a retraction. That is what he wants from her, is to make a retraction because he knows KJ has no money. I will be covering the Todd versus KJ business stuff because it is a bigger YouTuber and a bigger television star. And I hope that you guys understand that. That does not make me still an anti-KJ channel, though. So with that being said, I have the iHeart Radio link above. I'm going to share my screen because I was recording it. And then I was like, Why am I recording this when we can just listen to it together from the website? And I paused it right where we needed it. And that's that.
Yeah.
So, let me share my screen. The browser cannot access your screen. Capturing a different screen. What? BS. Why can't you capture that screen?
Seems a little bit
There
odd.
we go. I was like, what are you talking about? You can't capture that screen. Right? Why can't you capture it?
Yeah.
Where's your StreamYard being StreamYard? All right. I had it set up to where it began. I wonder if I press play, it'll start it.
Now
there.
that pushes me
Okay,
forward
it
to
does.
all of the negative press. We found out about a year ago that this Katie Joy Paulson, who some days claims to be a journalist, other days when she's being sued, she's not when she's being sued, she's a journalist. When she's not being sued and someone's outing her for her lies and bullshit, she's a private citizen because she thinks it chills her.
You tell her, Todd.
Katie Joy Paulson, without a crystal ball, she started doing YouTube things about us and horrific things that she now states that she got all of the information from public record. Well, no, you didn't.
Public record? I'm pretty sure she says all the time, and we know this, that Lindsay is her best friend. And she has the source. My sources tell me. My source told me this. My source told me that. That's always her excuse. Now it's she got it from public record. Okay.
You didn't. You got them from my daughter, Lindsay, because you and Lindsay were talking. Now, keep in mind, folks, this Katie Joy has trashed everyone in television that she can get her hands on.
That's true.
Also, you will click on her YouTube channel so she can make revenue from it. Now, I started talking about this about a year ago, and then I let it go because she kind of backed off of what she was writing. And I thought, she has no money. It's not worth what I'm going to have to pay in legal fees to have to go after this basic individual. So I'm going to leave it alone. She's not worth my time.
Okay.
Until she started
So that
backing,
kind of
until I started getting
explains
information.
why he said he was gonna sue her before, and then it wasn't worth his time, kind of thing, and he realized it wasn't worth the money. But now that things have got it a little bit more heated, he's like, F it. F this biatch. I'm coming hardcore. And you know what I just remembered? I didn't show you the burns from that poor girl from the Trisha skincare. So I have to do that after this. I will not forget. I promise.
Phone records, and we traced the phone numbers back between Lindsay and Katie Joy. And folks, as I stated on my podcast last week, I said the phone records are going to tell them. Now, folks, we have the phone records. We have the phone records. We have Lindsay's phone record.
Okay.
We had Katie Joy's phone number.
Oh.
So all we had to do was cross-reference. And I can't tell you how many phone calls are there between Lindsay and Katie Joy.
Really?
Just on one phone number. I'll just leave that statement.
There's that many phone calls between them? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Josh? They like talk to each other every night like we talk to each other?
Yeah.
A lot of phone calls. That's a lot of phone calls.
That is a lot of phone calls.
Okay.
Here it is. I'll lay it on the table so that they know I know what they did. Just on one phone number, the number of phone calls and text messages between Katie Joy Paulson and my daughter, Lindsay Chrisley Campbell, are too numerous to mention.
What?
And they all line up with the dates that Katie Joy runs her stories. Now, folks, if the shoe fits, put that bitch on and walk it. Now, Katie Joy, who has now changed her story at least 5 times. I never knew And I'm grateful to God that I don't know anyone that is despised as much as this Katie Joy Paulson and what is it? Without a Crystal Ball.
Well, we know that there's a whole anti-KJ community apparently that despises KJ. We are very aware of that, Todd Chrisley, and you are going to be very much aware of that, especially with everything that people will send you, let alone tell you and try to come to you with. He is going to be like even more shocked, I believe, just how many people do not like her.
I think he
As
will
what
be too.
she is. I don't have anybody in my circle that people hate like that.
Yeah.
But my social media, via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I cannot count the messages and the attachments and the content that has been delivered to my attorneys and to us.
I can.
Of how this woman operates.
I mean, we saw with the Tati case how much things that were sent to Saltsy. So I can only imagine what Todd's lawyers are receiving. And it's not like Todd didn't tell us who his lawyers were, because he did. So I bet you after that first podcast where he mentioned Katie Joy's name, all of these Katie Joy haters, I should say, came out the woodwork yet again with all the information. And there are some people that do it out of the kindness of their heart because they like Todd Chrisley. There are a lot of them that are doing it because they don't like KJ.
Yeah. Because of the
She
hate.
is intent on destroying families. She's intent on destroying people, but that's because she doesn't have God. She doesn't know God. I mean, I don't know if what I'm about to say is true or not, so I'm going to preface. I'm repeating what was sent to me. We're looking into it now about all these GoFundMes that have been set up and where that money went. And we'll know that, folks, because we are starting this lawsuit. We are also...
I did hear this. So I listened to this by myself. I've listened to this on Little Red. So Little Red also listened to this podcast the other day when she found out about it. And someone said that Uni was one of the people that had looked into these GoFundMes a long time ago. Apparently there's a lot of GoFundMes that KJ has done. Or there's a lot of GoFundMes that people have done that they believe went to Katie. So that's what I've heard. I don't know how positive that is. I'm not very aware on that situation. That's something I will be looking definitely more into for sure.
Always, went last week after I blasted her. She goes and says she's contacting the FBI. It's extortion. It's blackmail. I've never asked for one dime from you. I merely stated that I'm going to sue you.
That's
you
true.
know that's the truth. My attorneys notified your attorney of that, and they notified him again this week.
Which she did say, and I do have the tweets as well for you guys tonight, where she was trying to say what he was saying was harassment, and it was threatening her that if she doesn't turn over these records, that he was going to ruin her business. Now, I believe the context was taken out of context, of course. And that's a big thing nowadays with people, where one thing is said, it's meant one way, but people take it a completely different way. Same thing here. Same thing here. He might have said, I'm going to destroy your business, but he kind of meant it as, if you don't give me what you want, I'm going to get what I want kind of thing. Not, I'm going to destroy your business, because she's going to destroy her own business by not giving him what he needs. She's going to make it worse for herself. But that is my opinion.
That we are filing suit against you, and in that notice was an attachment. Katie, the attachment was clear. It was a notice for your deposition.
Yep.
I'm flying my attorneys to you. You don't have to come to Georgia. I'm flying them to you
Wow.
so they can depose you and video
Oh.
that deposition.
Wow.
Now, she's already given up that, you know, she's best friends with Lindsay and they share the same brain and they're just alike. Well, that's not a compliment to my child.
No.
For Katie Joy to say that my child is just like her breaks my heart, because that's not a compliment.
I agree.
But with that being said, Katie Joy says she's my daughter's best friend.
She has.
And I just want to read y'all a little taste of what kind of friend Katie Joy is to my daughter. Katie Paulson, who obviously loathes Kale Lowry, is talking shit about Kaylin in this text message. And she says they're talking about Kaylin recording something about Chris, who I don't know who any of these people are. But it says she talks about
Chris is Caitlin's newest ex, I believe. I used to be really big into Teen Mom 2, but I'm not as big into Teen Mom 2. But I do know a little bit about stuff. Javi is the first baby father. Then there's somebody else. No, Joe, Javi, and then Chris, I believe. If I'm correct. You guys probably, if you're a Teen Mom 2 fan, please put it in the chat. Because I'm not 100%, but I believe that is, yes, how it goes. Yes, her two youngest babies' daddies. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Crazy House Saloon. And hey there! I'm so happy to see you. Another person's channel that you definitely need to go check out is Crazy House Saloon. Oh, I love her channel. I was over there the other night, and she had an amazing video up about our crazy Critical K and that whole Andreacchio situation. I can't talk tonight. Yes, I smoked a little bit. That doesn't help either. But yes, please go check out Crazy House Saloon. An amazing, amazing channel. I'm going to continue this, and I will give you the link to her channel below as well in a minute.
This individual says, Katie, Kaylin knows how Chris feels about Lux. She has lied for so long telling people he didn't want him. I don't know anything about that. I don't know this. I don't know Kale. I know nothing about this woman. What I do know, and what it appears as if, is that she's got custody of all of her children. She's putting a roof over their head. She's providing for them. I don't give a shit about any of that. That's none of my business. These are things that were sent to me.
Yeah.
And this best friend of my daughter, Katie Joy Paulson, says Lindsay is literally dumbfounded. Truthfully, she's just worried about herself and her business. She's anxious. Now, Katie Joy is saying that Lindsay's not worried about Kale. She's worried about herself and her business. She's anxious.
Oh, that's the only
And this
person that
individual says, I
KJ's
can
ever
see
worried
that,
about.
unfortunately. Do you think she hates, and then, and she says, I can see that, unfortunately. Do you think she hates her dad because of the impression her mother imposed on her of him? If so, that's what Kaylin would love to affect upon her boys. I know they have heard all the negativity she spews towards their daughters.
Wow.
Katie Joy responds, no, not at all. Todd Chrisley is just not a good guy. This individual. Okay, and
Todd
Katie,
Chrisley's just not a great guy, guys. I hate to say it, as there are some accusations out there that I'm just learning about myself, about different S-tapes and things like that. But from everything that I've seen so far from Todd Chrisley, myself, my opinion is he's very blunt and very honest with things.
Yeah, he is.
That is my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion and the right to their opinion. I just noticed that that's just how he is so far and how he's been with all the episodes I've watched and the confessions I've listened to and yada, yada, yada. But that's just how I feel about Todd.
Joy says he kept them from their mom, but also he's pretty manipulative and controlling.
Oh, sounds like KJ.
Now,
Yeah, pretty much.
Joy knows nothing about me and my ex-wife. The only way she would have any of this information would be as if she got it from Lindsay.
True.
And my two children were never kept from their mother. Their mother was a deadbeat mom. Now, if we were talking about a man who had not paid child support and didn't show up for visitation and didn't do anything for his children, he'd be the sorriest piece of shit on the face of the earth. How dare you let him get away with it? He'd be put in jail forever until he purged the contempt
That's
and
true.
paid the child support. But I never put their mother in jail, and she owes me over $1 million in back child support. She owes me over $1 million. Now, folks, I've said this 1,000,000 times. Court records don't lie. She never paid a dime tuition for school, braces, doctor's visits, food, clothing, shelter. She never paid $1 for any of it.
And that also proves that Todd has done everything he's need to, and then some, for his kids. He's not needed the ex-mother or the ex-wife's money to be able to take care of his kids. He had that taken care of, and he has 3 other kids as well that he has taken very good care of.
Has she ever sued me for slander? No, because she knows it's the truth. So, Katie, there's your other lie. That's slander, darling. Lindsay's telling
Good job
Katie
pointing that
Joy
out,
is saying that
Todd.
Lindsay's saying that she told me if this comes out and it's what you're saying it is, that she's going to part ways from the podcast and Kale. She just needs for me to send her proof. Now, this means that Katie Joy is telling Lindsay about all of this stuff with Kale, and that she's going to send Lindsay proof about Kale being a racist.
What?
Kale,
I do
Katie
remember
Joy
that,
says
actually. I remember that back in the day when Katie Joy was covering a lot of teen mom drama, she did say a lot of negative things about Kale. She did not like Kale. I remember from the other Todd's Chrisley confession that KJ said, well, it's my job, and she's just mad that I got to do my job. And I do remember KJ saying that about her having to cover situations about Kale that Lindsay did not like.
with all the message between Kale and Kristen with using the N-word, and she sees that there could be now she's saying that Lindsay is saying that she sees the use of the word freely, but she just needs proof that Kale says it. I hope that makes sense. Now, that's what
It does.
Katie Joy says on Wednesday at 5:22 p.m. This individual comes back and says, for a long time, I tried to see good things in Kale. In fact, I think as I've always thought that these people are not her friends. I give Chris a pass because he has to at some point fight for his son, blah, blah, blah. All of this is stuff that I don't even need to know about or care about, because that's Kale's business. It's not my business.
It's true.
And so then this individual comes back and says, but Lindsay definitely lies to her. But Kale definitely lies to her. Katie Joy comes back and says, Kale told
Whose
Lindsay
business
there's
is
no
that?
arguments with Chris in front of me. This individual says that's not true. Now, this individual's talking about a video that went on, that about a fight or something that went on or whatever. Katie Joy comes back and says Lindsay has never watched Teen Mom. Now, folks, that's a lie, because Lindsay watched Teen Mom when Teen Mom started coming out, because she talked about it with us all the time.
Oh,
So that's a complete lie. And
I mean,
Lindsay
how
has
else
since
would
filmed
she
with Teen
know?
Mom.
I mean, how else would Lindsay know who Kale was if she didn't watch Teen Mom? I hate to say it, who didn't watch Teen Mom when Teen Mom came out on MTV? It was a big thing. And hello, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Oh my God, my neighbors are screaming. I'm sorry if you guys can hear it.
I can't hear it.
Todd I wouldn't consider him a millionaire, but he does have money, and they're trying to say that he owes tax money, and that's what the whole Georgia tax fraud situation is, and he is trying to prove on his side that he does not owe anything. So that is a big thing. That is what's going on. We will be covering that here on the channel as well. And that's against Amy Haynes versus Todd Chrisley, which I do have the court filings for all of that. And we will be going over that together here on the channel. All right, let's continue. There's a little bit more, guys, just a little bit more.
And follows multiple people with Teen Mom. So that's just another complete lie. But this individual comes back and says to Katie, does Kaylin know Lindsay talks to you and that you talk to me? She said, Kaylin knows that Lindsay and I speak. Lindsay knows that I speak to you. Kaylin concluded that we spoke based on our interactions on Twitter.
Oh.
And she says, and so this individual says, now I'm not trying to be funny, but you cannot tell me that she grew up in Georgia and can't spot racist tendencies. My dad is African from Liberia. My mother is Russian. I'm not a fool. Now she's talking about Lindsay, saying she's never heard the N-word and this, that, and the other. Katie Joy comes back and says, now this is very important because now remember, Katie's put out these videos where she says that she's best friends with Lindsay. Katie Joy says, I don't know. I like Lindsay. I just think she's very naive and Kale really lies to her. But I do think they think it's Becky saying all of this.
Oh.
Oops.
Well, it's a little bit of music. I believe it's a commercial break.
Don't just hope your perfect candidate will find you. Join more than 3.
She's really shaken up by this. Lindsay filed for it. This individual said stumped. She didn't know that it was only in Kellen's name. And Katie Joy says she couldn't say why. She said if it folds, she's going to rebrand herself. She's going to rebrand it under a different name. That Lindsay's going to leave the podcast, leave Kale, and go and rebrand under a different name. And she goes, Lindsay's a lot like me. It's why we're so close. Katie Joy then makes another statement. She doesn't have many people to confide in about her dad. I've been there for her through all of it. We don't agree about Kale at all. She knows that I don't like Kale, and Kale does not like me, but she's not Kale. She said that isn't her business. The individual says, I don't know what she sees in Kaylin. Maybe she's empathetic toward her. I am at times. The wicked shit Kaylin does distinguishes. Katie Joy comes back and says, I think she probably in some ways understands the isolation of not having parents that Kale feels. Todd is terrible to Lindsay, truly. Folks, Todd was so terrible to Lindsay that when she graduated high school, I bought her a $750,000 condo. She left my house. I told her when she left, as long as you live your life the way you've been raised and don't step outside of it, I will continue to support you. Lindsay
And
moved into her
he
condo.
has done that with all of his kids. I will say that, at least from everything that I've seen. Even his son, who has had issues, he may not support him financially in the way that his son would like at the moment because he is struggling, even though he has now been clean. But Todd has done everything and anything for his son's daughter, who Todd has custody of, who's on the show. Her name is Chloe. She's a cute little thing, and I love Chloe, and I've watched her grow up thanks to the show.
And within a matter of months, she had started seeing Will, and he was spending the night there. I wasn't paying for a shack pad for Lindsay, Kyle, Chase, Savannah, and won't do it for Grayson. So I said, if you're going to shack up with him, you're going to do it on his dime. You're not going to do it on mine. She moved out of the condo. We put it on the market, and we sold it a year later.
That's
So
their
that's
deal.
the kind of relationship she has with her dad. I'm the only one that's ever supported her, ever put a dime out for her, ever been there for her. So that's the kind of relationship she's got. Then Katie Joy from With a Crystal Ball comes back and says she's bipolar.
What?
Now, keep in mind, this is her best friend. According to Katie Joy, she's saying that Lindsay's her best friend.
She's going to talk
But
about
she
her friend
comes
like
back
that?
and says that she's bipolar. And this other individual she's talking to says, well, it doesn't surprise me. She said, I've watched it. And Katie Joyce goes back and says, Todd kept them from their mom. He controls all of his kids. Kyle and his ex were addicts. She's talking about Kyle and his ex were addicts. To my knowledge, I've never known Lexi to ever be on drugs. Batshit crazy, yeah. Jealous, envious, thirsty, yeah. But I've never known her to be a drug addict. So this Katie Joy is talking about Lexi and Kyle being addicts and that I control all my kids. And this individual
I
says,
can
well,
see
that's
where people
worrisome
would
for the
think that,
grandbaby to
where
grow
he
up in
holds
that
kind
environment.
of
And she goes,
money in a way over
he's
their
going
head,
to prison for a long time.
where he's like, if you don't like it, then I'm
So
not going
don't
to
worry.
support you the way I have been supporting you. That's kind of in a way holding money in a way over their heads, but it's also my parents aren't going to support me if I'm doing something they don't agree with either, kind of thing. I can see both ways.
Yeah.
She says, the more I think about Lindsay, I think that Lindsay used me for info about her dad and to control what I said about Kale.
Oh.
This person says, I can see that, unfortunately. Do you think she hates her dad because of the impression her mother, but that's the same thing. So, folks, I've got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of messages like these screenshots from multiple people where Katie Joy's been talking shit about Lindsay being bipolar, how Lindsay's talked shit about me, how she's talked about her family, how she's talked about Kay, all of this stuff. I've got the screenshots of it. So if you doubt me, if you want to go out here and call my bluff, I'll post this shit.
Oh.
Now, Katie Joy has said she's going to the FBI because I have extorted her and I have slandered her. Everything that I have said, I have proof of. Anything that I say, we have vetted. We're going to get more information because we're going to sit people down for depositions.
Oh.
So with that being said, we're going to have plenty of information. But if you feel I have slandered you, if you feel that there's a recourse that you need to take, file your lawsuit. We're filing ours. You file yours.
There you go.
That's how this is going to go down.
That is true.
I'm no Taddy Westbrook. It won't be filed in the wrong venue. My attorneys are smart enough to know exactly where it needs to be filed.
Okay.
And they're going to file it where you committed these wrongdoings against me and my family.
So
we're
is
gonna
that saying
file it?
that he's filing it in KJ's state? Because that's a
Sounds
good
like it.
state to put out defamation claims. And I will say that KJ state has good defamation laws. And that wouldn't be good for KJ.
Your jurisdiction, we're
Rebecca,
going to
that's
serve
true.
you in your jurisdiction.
Yeah.
We're going to depose you in your jurisdiction.
Okay.
And we're going to go in front of a jury in your jurisdiction.
Okay.
And we're going to have a witness list, folks, it'll be standing room only in this courtroom of people that are willing to testify to this being a pattern of Katie Joyce, of her sending out temporary restraining orders and trying to shut people down and stop them from speaking. You're not stopping me from speaking.
Wow. See? So he knows about these temporary restraining orders as well. He knows what KJ is trying to do with those temporary restraining orders, which is stop people from speaking. Exactly.
You have a First Amendment right to freedom of speech.
You do.
Can say, as long as it's truthful, you can repeat it.
That's
Now,
true.
I've never one time said I was going to try to get money from this person who doesn't have any
He
money.
hasn't.
I said, I'm going to use what she has done to me and my family. I'm going to counter it with the truth. And every person that has followed her, that has believed her stories, I will tag them in it so that they now know that Katie Joy lied and that they co-signed that lie. I have a right to do that.
He does.
There's no law that says I can't do that. That's not
true.
harassment. That's defending my reputation, defending my family's name. So
That is true.
That's not harassment. My attorneys went back and listened to my podcast, and they clearly state, you've not slandered her, you've not extorted her, none of that. I also have all the information where they're saying that I have said that her husband is a racist, Nazi, whatever. Let me clear that up. I have all of the messages and the definition of the symbol that was used that shows neo-Nazi. I have messages that show what this former production company that he was signed with, all the issues that they had with racism. I didn't, as far as I.
Wow. Wow.
Todd got it all. I have no doubt that Todd got it all, but he is laying it on the line thick. I can't wait to see what you guys are saying about this. It's almost over.
And so I don't give a shit what he does. But, buddy, you said on your post, which we have screenshots for, so I'm so thankful for the army out there that loads these people because they load us up with it. He said, I'm not going to sue Katie Joy because I can't sue her, and tells this person how dumb they are because I'm under an indictment. You better check your damn law, buddy. That doesn't stop me from suing your ass, and it doesn't stop me from suing your wife. Watch it and learn. Sit back and learn. Nothing better than a bought lesson, and you bought one. So we're doing all of our background checks. We're doing all of the stuff that we need to do. And the information that I have clearly shows that, Katie, you have defamed my family with lies and slander and defamation. We've got our damages together, and we're coming after you for it. Now, here's the irony of this. I get a phone call from Kyle and his wife, Ashley, who I love dearly, to inform me that, and I want to read it verbatim so that I'm not misconstruing it. I get a phone call last week telling me that my ex, Teresa, reached out to Kyle and Ashley and told Ashley and Kyle that Lindsay had reached out to her and said, you need to let Kyle know, since he's the only one that talks to Daddy, that he needs to stop waging a war with this Katie Joy because she's going to the FBI. And she's going to try to have Daddy locked up. And that Katie Joy has said that Daddy set up a fake email account to harass her and to threaten her. Folks, I ain't never set up a damn email account. I didn't even set up my own damn email account. I've never set up an email account in my life. Wouldn't know how to go about doing it to begin with, because I've always had someone that did that for me. So I've never set up a fake email account, so that's bullshit. So I don't know if Lindsay's lied.
Does that KJ likes to threaten these fake email accounts, these hacker email accounts, no matter what lawsuit she's in? Do you guys see that? She did it with Tati. Now she's doing it with Todd, saying that he's sending her emails from a fake email account. She's doing it with random YouTubers that she knows don't like her. I just find that very suspicious, to say the least.
Yeah.
Teresa's lied about it to Ashley. But what I do know is that it was sent to me, and I know that message was sent to me. I have since been told that Lindsay has said that if I need any help, to reach out to her attorney, or to have my attorney to reach out to him, and he would assist us with this stuff with Katie Joy. Now, that doesn't sound to me too much like Lindsay and Katie are friends. Because if Lindsay's trying to help me against Katie, and Katie's sitting here saying she's best friends with Lindsay while talking shit about Lindsay, that is a relationship of mutual benefit. Lindsay had a narrative that she wanted to be put out there in the press, which was that she was the victim, that she was in a hostile work environment, that it was a toxic work environment for her child. Lindsay's never allowed her child to be around us more than a handful of times.
That's true.
So was it toxic the first time that he was around us, or was it toxic the fifth time? So that just didn't happen either. But regardless of that, I've now given you the facts of what happened in March of 2017. Lindsay was at our home when Josh Waits came to our home to serve those papers. Lindsay called Josh. Lindsay told Josh we were going to be here, all of that stuff. It was all set up. It was premeditated. And all because of greed and jealousy. And the Bible talks to you about
I kind
that
of
the love
see
of money
that a
is
little
sin.
bit.
I have never tried to destroy my family. I have fought for my family ever since I've had one. I fought for my mom and daddy. I've fought for my brother. And I'm going to continue to do that because regardless of what has been said here today on this podcast, and if you notice, I have kept Julie completely out of it because Julie tends to be the one that is attacked.
Julie is
tends
very
to be the one that has
classy.
said that she's controlling me, that she tells, that I'm the reason that I don't have a relationship with Lindsay. No, that's not true. Lindsay doesn't want a relationship.
Julie stays out of a
Lindsay
lot,
has said
and
I'm
I will
not her
give his
biological
wife
father.
that.
Lindsay posted on her stories that she does not have a dad.
But
When she
pretty
was asked
much,
about
I'm
if
going
she
to
had
end this
communication
right
with
here
her
because he
siblings,
stops
she said
talking
she's
about KJ and just goes into his family and their issues and things like that. I will put the link to the iHeart Radio link in the chat, in the description, so you guys can check that out, of course, and listen to it on your own time, because there's some stuff in the beginning. I know people are talking about, well, did he try to buy the S tape of his daughter and that whole situation? He does address that in the beginning of the podcast, guys, and talks more about that. And I did learn about this last week from somebody, and I was interested to hear his side. I'm also interested to hear her side of things as well. I want to be aware of everyone's side of things.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much
Get
Joy's,
both sides.
but I will still listen to Katie Joy's side of things just to know, because she's not usually very truthful when it comes to things.
Well, no, she's not, and you get a balanced view as well. Rebecca, I am tired. I'm also quiet because everybody else is in bed.
He's out with his real life friends having a ball, and he actually came and hung out with his internet friends that aren't that important to other people. But to me, Josh is very important in my life, and I can't think of him enough for being here, because to me,
I love you all.
even though I've never met Josh, he is still my best friend.
Same,
I don't see him as only an internet friend. He is my best friend. And one day, I don't care how hard I got to save up money, I will go over there and meet Josh. And I will go party my ass off with him.
Oh, God, yeah. Imagine the trouble we could cause.
Oh, the trouble we would cause. Yes, I agree, Crazy House. KJ inserts herself into, it moved on me, into a family feud for clicks, views, and super chats. That is exactly 100% true. She does that no matter what. She does that with the Duggars. She does that with the Chrisleys. She does that with Little People, Big World. She does that with the Bates family. She does that with Sister Wives. No matter who she's talking about, she tries to insert herself. That is what she does. Good night, Violet Witch. Please have a wonderful weekend. I just want to show you guys real quick, because I totally forgot to show you before we got over the Trisha Paytas stuff, the burn marks on this poor girl's nose from the skincare stuff, and why Trisha Paytas might also be getting sued herself. And if that happens, we will also be covering that here on this channel as well. So let me cover those really quick for you guys. I would love to know what you guys feel about this Katie Joy stuff. So we know she's sitting for a deposition, which means she has to come and say her side of things. We do know.
You've got two kitties, Rebecca. Oh, sweet. Oh, I love cats. I love kitties.
I feel like Katie is not going to get away with Todd Chrisley. Todd Chrisley is going to give it to her to the fullest extent.
Definitely.
So this is a poor girl named Sarah. She also has a TikTok channel. I will provide you her TikTok channel along with her Twitter in the description, and I will also post it for you guys in the chat in just a moment. I'll post her Twitter first.
Yeah, Angela, yeah, good luck with all I can say to, not that Katie watches this, but Angela says Katie once said she was going after Tom Cruise in
Yes,
Scientology.
I remember
like-
that, Angela. I
I am
do.
like-
Oh my God, I remember that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and all I can say to that is
not
good
the
luck.
Norman Bates family. The Bates family. So the Bates family is another Duggar type of family. They have a lot of kids, and they had a TV show that was once on TLC. It's now on a new network. I forgot the network. It's some kind of religious network. Hold on. It's Growing Up Bates. Hold on. Bates family.
Grayson and Perry, those are cool names. Those are cute names.
I know. Oh. The Bates family has a blog as well. Bringing Up Bates is the show that used to be,
on
I believe it was
TLC.
on TLC, and now it's on Up TV. It's on Up TV. Is now where the Bates family, and they're just like they're literally another Duggar family. They have a lot of kids, and they're into that religious side of things. And the Bates families are friends with the Duggars. Yep.
They are, yeah.
So this right here is Sarah. She said in this tweet, and let me make it a little bigger at the top so we can read it together. I'm not going to stop until Trisha Paytas acknowledges what her skincare has done to my skin. Now, I don't think she can officially sue Trisha, but she can sue possibly Trisha and the skincare line. That it's definitely going to be the skincare line. It might also include.
Yeah.
Oh, you were joking. Okay. I love it, Rebecca. Don't worry. Hey, we all need a joke or two, and I love it. Baseball, Norman Bates, that would be great.
Oh God, can you imagine them?
Can you imagine?
Wow.
That's what I was just gonna say. Can you imagine? It says right here. Could you imagine? If the exact thing happened to someone, and Gabby Hanna or Charlie D'Amelio or someone's name was attached, how many videos do you think Trisha would make calling them out for context? So this is day 3. I have the bigger photo for you. And this is a few hours later. They do get bigger, but these are just the tweets. Real quick. So this is her whole nose. That's a chemical burn for sure, guys. It looks bad. Yep.
Poor girl.
Yeah, poor girl, right? And then the next thing, she has a quick video that I'm going to show you guys, which is day 4. I'll show you the picture for day 4. Oh, here's the video. Is it going to play? Oh, it's going to play for us. Let's see if it plays for you guys. Is there sound, Josh?
It's very quiet, but
Okay, but there is sound.
I have that issue on my line.
It's because it's playing as a photo, not a video. So I'm going to remove it real quick, share my screen to share it as a video file. And guess what, guys? I have a new outro for you guys tonight as well, since we're getting towards the end.
Oh, thanks, Buttercup. Oh, I've always wanted to visit Ireland. I love the accent.
So here is the tweet.
Well, this is how my day is going. I get off the phone with the dermatologist this morning, and they thankfully could get me in super last minute for
It looks very painful.
this whole fiasco. And they say, okay, we have an appointment. Get here as soon as you can. So I throw on some shoes, throw on a beanie, grab a hoodie, run out the door.
Where is she that it's that cold?
The irony.
She's wearing a frenemies. She's wearing a frenemies hoodie. I want to know though where she is that it's that cold, because there's a heat wave going on where I'm from, and I'm up north. So where is it that she's that cold? I would love to be there right now. So I'm gonna go back to this. We're gonna skip over this because we saw. This is day 4. It's a chemical peel. I want to know what's in this product too. I would love to know what is in this product. And I'm so glad that I didn't spend $200 and try to buy this. Not that I'm going to spend $200 on Trisha Paytas, who I know, yes, has bad skin. We've seen plenty of photographs. But you can tell by the ad itself that it was a lot of airbrushing and Photoshop going on to make her skin look beautiful. It was not the skincare. I need to have lots of reviews before I try a skincare line. So I'm going to add this video because I know this will play quietly. So I'm going to pause this here. Okay, it's not going to play, thank God. Let me add this really quick to the stream as a video file for us. This is day 5's video. Okay, so this is what it is on day 5.
Hi, sorry I went kind of like MIA yesterday. I had a mental breakdown and just didn't look at my phone. I couldn't read any tweets or TikToks or anything. I basically just laid in bed all day and cried. And I just left a counseling appointment. And
this is the same girl, Buttercup.
Went a lot better than I could have hoped for. It just sucks. Like, basically, I looked in the mirror and hated myself, and then hated myself for hating myself.
Rebecca.
Solely based on how I look. And I'm already insecure about myself as it is.
Aww.
And now that this is
She's
thing,
so beautiful.
sorry, I got cut off. Anyway, I digress. This is now, it's like rock hard, but at the same time, at least now I can wear my glasses and see. Before, if this would hit anything, it would break open the scabs and it would start bleeding, and that's just going to cause more scarring. I will make more updates about this whole thing, and I know a lot of people are curious of exactly how this happened, and no, it's not fake. Why would anyone fake this shit? Really?
Right?
Really? If that's the kind of people you guys are used to, you need to start, I don't know, evaluating the people you're around.
I agree.
I agree.
Why would people think that is fake? Oh my God. So that is so far what her skin looks like. That was the newest post, was day 5 right now. That was 8 hours ago. So that is the newest one we have on it. I did just put her Twitter link in the description, and I believe her her TikTok is the same as her name is above. I know Dustin Daly just talked about this. A lot of people are talking about how Trisha is possibly going to get sued over this. Spill Sesh. Yes, her TikTok is going to be her whole name. Let me get that link though for you guys so it makes it easier, because I'd rather make it easier for you guys. And I bet my volume is going to start playing in 2 seconds. Oh no, the volume's still off. Whew, thank God, because I clicked on my YouTube so I can get you her TikTok really quick.
Yes.
Yes, this poor girl though. I hope she heals soon.
I hope
I
so
really
too.
do, because that looks like it hurts a lot. She couldn't wear her glasses. The poor girl could not wear her glasses because of it. So yes, I have her TikTok. I'm going to post it in 2 seconds. And someone did ask her, she said, are you going to pay, Trisha Paytas, are you going to pay her medical bills? And that's where she comes back with saying, I'm definitely gonna, the medical bills are already a lot of money for just the consultation, that she does plan on doing something. Like something will definitely have to be paid for, especially after all the years of treatment. She will need all of the different doctor's appointments she will have to make sure that this heals and does not leave a scar, which I don't blame her. Like I said, it's more than likely going to probably be the skincare company, but because Trisha's name is attached to it, Trisha probably will be a co-defendant in that.
Yeah, she's the face of it, so yeah.
Exactly. And this
you're
is
so sweet, Buttercup. You're so sweet.
Oh, Buttercup. I'll take Josh with me. So when I go to get Josh, I'll take him and we'll come to you.
Yeah.
And then we can go visit so many other people too. We can go visit Nikki and all of our good friends over there. I can't wait. It's a lot better than America. I hate to say it. I've heard some great things about Europe and all of your amazing countries over there.
The UK has its flaws.
Yeah, every country has their flaws. I will give it that. But yeah, so that is her TikTok. She has some good TikToks. I'm going to definitely support her regardless. I'm following her as well on TikTok. And I'm going to keep posted with this story, like I said, for all of us to make sure, she comes out of it.
Yeah.
She has a cute puppy. This girl has a cute puppy on her TikTok. She doesn't really post that much on TikTok, but you guys have her TikTok if you do want to follow her. That's pretty much everything. I have one more thing that I want to show you guys. So last week we talked about Smokey Glow and how Smokey Glow was going to probably change up her content a bit and do things that she likes more than just doing the makeup and the drama, and she wants to cover more long form stuff. Well, Smokey Glow did put out a tweet this week, and I have the tweet for you guys. So Smokey Glow says she is taking a break. She says, "Hi, friends. I just wanted to let you all know that I've decided to take off the rest of the month of August for a mental health break. In my 4 years on YouTube, my mental health has always taken a back seat to posting content, and that cycle is no longer sustainable for me. I am seeking help and will be okay, so there's no need to worry. But I just wanted to let you all know that it's okay to not be okay and to put your mental health first." And I agree. I agree completely.
Totally agree there.
I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the summer. And I will see you when I see you. And all I got to say is, Smokey Glow, thank you for being so courageous, so strong, knowing what to put first, which is your mental health. And I cannot wait to see your first video when you come back, because I know it's going to be better than effing ever, because that's what we all need sometimes, is a mental health break. Smokey Glow, she's a YouTube creator that does a lot of makeup, drama talk. She's been on YouTube for 4 years. She's made content after content. She kind of wants to get more into like longer form videos, like the history of Mac was a great example she gave that she wants to start doing a video on, but she's always had to put a backseat to it to make sure she does like the makeup and the drama content that she knows people watch.
Yeah.
she's definitely going to be doing different content. She still loves makeup, she said, and she's still gonna do makeup when she feels inspired. So yes. In Crazy House, how about we add you to the list? Me and you catch a plane together. We'll go to the UK, and from there we'll go to Ireland. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Happy Friday the 13th. I don't believe in superstitions. There are some things that, you know, I get it. There are people that believe in superstitions, and there's some things that, you know, kind of like I said to my friend, that girl, that I don't go under ladders, not because it's a superstition, but just because it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
But if you believe in superstitions, I understand also. Who didn't used to? Oh, MM Malone, hello. It's okay. And we're ending the show, but babe, catch the replay. We missed you, honey. We missed you. Listen, everyone needs sleep. Believe me.
Yep.
I get it.
We do.
I love you. I'm so glad that you at least came by and said hi to us.
Yeah.
But I got a new outro for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoy it. And I do have to work tomorrow, but I might sneak in a video in the afternoon for you guys. How about that? What do you think? There's going to be a lot of great content coming your way. I'm going to do a whole series on Discord about how to use Discord, all the great features of Discord, and just what you can do as a Discord user, as a Discord creator for a server, and just the amazing benefits of Discord. It's going to be a whole series for you guys. I'm glad that you came out today for the YouTube recap. I'm also going to be doing better. I'm going to tweak my YouTube recaps more. So instead of sharing my screen, I'm going to make little videos to put into the YouTube recap. So when I'm talking about a situation or a topic, I could play the video of all the tweets and things like that for you. So that way we just make this a better place and a better channel for you guys. And Buttercup, there is no need to be scared of Discord. I get people think Discord's a scary place, but it's really not. Check out my What is Discord video. It gives you a brief understanding of what Discord is. And I do have a how-to Discord video right now. It's more of how to use the squad Discord, which is my Discord with Haniel. And if you want to learn how to use Discord, I will be happy to send you that video since it is unlisted right now, because I plan on making a more generic version of what is Discord, how to use Discord, and all of that for you guys. But I would love for you to check it out. I can send it to you on Twitter or email. Just email me or tweet me DM-wise. I'll be happy to send it to you, so that way you don't have to be scared of it. Like right now, I'm going on to Discord, and hopefully we can pick out a movie that we all want to watch right now. And last week we watched the new Suicide Squad together, and we got to watch the new Space Jam movie. So we do fun things like that, especially on my Discord, Josh's Discord. I know he does a lot of fun things on his, and he will be starting to do more fun things. We're going to get into some TV shows. We got a lot of Big Brother fans on our Discord that they do put up the 24-hour Big Brother cam every now and then for everybody. Our Discord is a private server for the people here. And if you would like to be a member, we'd love to have you a part of our Discord. And I'd be more than happy to help you learn all about Discord. And to, you know, once you get on Discord, you find more like-minded people like you that you realize you have interest in as well as they do. And you make friends. And you can talk about things with these people that maybe you didn't know you had such interest with such more people than, you know, what you normally talk in the live chat. You get to know people better on the Discord. And then we have fun. We do voice chats where we go and hang out and talk on the voice chat and just chat together. So don't be scared. If you want, email me or DM me on Twitter. Happy to send you the how to use the squad Discord video. Check out my What is Discord video. It's a 5-minute video I made for the Why YouTube series that I put up yesterday, and it explains really what Discord is and all the amazing things that Discord has to offer. I actually went on Discord today, like I reloaded it, and a lot more schools now are using the Discord app to be able to connect with different classes and different activities within the school, and you put in your school email and it'll tell you all the different servers that that school has to offer. So schools now are even using Discord as a place to get together with other people. So like say it's a math class, you can talk to your teacher, other students, learn more things about math, or a psychology class where you can talk about different things. It's an amazing app. It's the thing that's scary to some YouTubers with Discord is the screenshots that people take out and things like that. But it's the people that you have. If you can trust the people that you have in your Discord server, you got nothing to worry about. And I trust everyone that we have in the server. I trust everyone in Josh's Discord server. And that is the main thing with Discord. Trusting who you have in your server, knowing who you have in your server. There are, yes, huge Discord servers out there with millions and thousands of people on there. Those are the servers that, you might want to watch what you say. Or if it's a server that's for a creator that has a lot of people, you might want to watch what you say in there. It all depends. But I know the Squad Discord is a great place to be. I know Josh's Discord is a great place to be.
Yeah.
And I'm more than happy to help, babe. But I love you all. Thank you all for coming. Barrett, thank you again for your PayPal that you sent me on Wednesday. I really appreciate it. You guys, if you, I don't promote it, but my links are in the description. They're there. I don't need you guys to send me it, but I appreciate everything you guys send to me. It warms my heart. It makes me want to keep doing this and keep wanting to be here with you guys. I work so hard because I love what I do, and I do it for you guys because I love being here with my community of people, which are you. I do it for you, and I really appreciate you guys just being there for me. It really does keep me going. Yes, you will get that Discord series will start next week. So I'm working on it now. So don't worry, you'll get it, girl. And if you want a sneak peek of the tutorial I made that's unlisted, Rebecca, same thing. Email me or DM me. I'd be happy to send it to you. And then I can also invite you over to the Squad server with the link to once you decide that you want to come over. I love you all. Josh, you know what to do, baby. You know what to do. You know what to do, baby.
I do. So, I'm sending love and support to everyone who needs it right now because, well, it's good to have love and support.
Hell yeah, it is. So I'm going to do our normal YouTube recap outro and then into our brand new outro. Let me know what you think in the comments of it. Bye, guys. Love you all. Bye. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I will definitely see you on Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.